Okay, let's take a look. So yeah, this has really improved a lot. It's looking good. Um, so some things, I'm just going to kind of point out stuff that's catching my eye that could be improved. One thing is if, you know, if you kind of think of silhouette value, he sort of like filled it in with his background. There's nothing kind of separating him from the spaceship. So if there was a way to reduce the light on the spaceship, that might make him pop out more. Like he pops out more here because he's at in front of a darker background. Like you could also try dimming the color, the texture map of the spaceship, making it darker, or both. Um, the Yeah, there's kind of a real sort of sparkly looking look to the uh, specular. You might try to up the specular quality in your Arnold and see if that makes that any better, because it's pretty spotty. Um, yeah, I think we talked before about making these rocks not um, glossy or specular. Let's take a look at that. Oh, I thought I opened the file. What happened? Hmm. Is there more than one? Oh, sorry. Yeah, play render. Sure, I opened that. Huh. Seems to be some problem updating it. Oh, that was weird. Okay, something funny was going on there. Alright, we'll wait till that comes back. Um, so yeah, I don't think those rocks should be shiny. I think you could tone down the bump map in a lot of places, including these rocks, and particularly this floor. I think that bump map is much too deep, and it's very distracting. Also, probably the frequency of it could be increased, and it's a little uneven where it gets stretched in this row. I think where you've added those cuts probably. So yeah, these things should be not shiny. Um, oh, you have these frames, like when the camera cuts, you get like a blur frame. You might want to just cut those out in the edit. See that, not like that. That's the motion blur of the camera cutting, because it's like it sort of moves quote unquote really fast because it jumps from one position to another. And so motion blurs that first frame, so you can just cut out those frames. I mean, there's other ways to okay. Yeah, and I guess I would just like more light on him. So maybe fill him in with some more light. Because it's like the background here is lighter than him. I think decreasing the bump is also going to help with that. Is this thing waking up yet? Is this camera locked or something? What's going on here? Jeez. It's just not responding. Um, yeah, Maya's really suffering with this file for some reason. On my computer, I don't know. It's like it's just not responding. I can't. It's like all the cameras are locked or something. Oh, that is locked. Okay, but it's still not moving. It's not selecting it either. just not responding to me at all. I don't know. It's not even showing the list of things in the outliner. Anyway, I mean, hopefully you can figure out how to see if I can get this to work. Materials. There's nothing in the list of materials. Great. This is a little bit impossible because the scene's not working for me. And maybe I need to just reboot my computer and try again, but I probably won't do that in this video. Alright, well, hopefully you know how to do the stuff I mentioned. I think it is a priority to fix these bot maps. I think it is a priority to get rid of the specularity on that. I wish I could select something and use Maya. Show you, but hopefully you can figure it out. Yeah, trim out those blur frames. Oh, I know what else I was going to say. This kind of faceted look here isn't so great, but if you select this, which I can't do right now, and do a smooth preview, it should get rid of that. You know, select it and hit 3. Although that may change the shape, so you might have to throw a couple extra edges in there if it does, you know, screw up the shape of it. But that will get rid of that, should get rid of that faceted look to that. This, which you notice, I mean, maybe when it's far away you don't notice, when it's up close you do. Yeah, I could try to like quit Maya and start it again. But it's like not even closing for me. Very unhappy today.
I feel like a cool kid.
Oh, okay, so that's closed now. Let's just try it one more time, and if that fails, then I'll give up.
Come into the petware.
Alright, let's see if it works this time. Okay, so yeah, I would just take this all the way down, take that all the way down. You can also take down the coat and the sheen and see if this is any of your shots.
Honestly, people are gonna. There's gonna be a horde of trays if I put all my trays to everyone.
Well, hopefully, I wonder if it's the same material. So this is standard surface 2, let's see. Yeah, it's the same one. So we'll see that in this shot.
Render
And
file.
let's just take a look at what that. I'm just going to render snapshot. Comma 2. And let's just get a piece of this and render that.
Fortnite, we play it all night.
It's just converting the textures. It's sort of taking a long time.
I want to make it at least
Well, I
like
can kind of tell. It's a little bit blurred, but let's just hit escape. Let's go to the
I don't think anyone in my class has a software yet.
not responding for me at the moment.
There's one by the
Anyway, I think I can already tell that that shininess is gone.
there's one by one of the
It's
bridges.
really
Did you get
frustrating.
that one?
Oh, it like thinks
Right?
it's still rendering. I hit escape. It should have
Uh,
stopped the render.
the one that
Like
these
desperately wants to finish rendering that, I guess.
something.
Okay, I think we're back now.
How? Oh right. From the yeah.
Hopefully this won't take quite so long.
How much does the Yeti cost? Oh, only 6,000. What is a snow owl? What is the Yeti's rating?
It
Like
still is
over
taking a long
there.
time. I don't know why it's so slow. Maybe I have to be better to turn
The
down some of
Yeti
the
over there.
settings or something. Could be the motion blur is really killing it.
And what about the snow
Okay, here it's
owl?
coming. But
What
yeah, I
about
can
the
tell right away that that is more rock-like and less shiny. I did want to, so I think you should go for something more like that for the rocks. Get rid of all the shininess because they look really weird. And then I think then the maybe you should you might be able to have that much bump on the rocks once you get rid of the shininess, but definitely the floor. Is the floor using the same material? Doesn't want me to stop that render for some reason. Ugh. Yeah, much better. Um,
oh
no, this is a different one, but same story. So I think, yeah, get
Yeah.
rid of the specular or most of it and the weight there. And same with coat and sheen. And then the bump is bump depth, maybe way less than that.
Okay, I'm getting the snow owl.
Um, We can take a look maybe at that.
I got the snow owl.
Um, doesn't look that much different to me, actually. Let me keep that,
No, I don't.
and let's
Yeah. Watch it rain.
bump that point two. I thought I'd do a lot lower than that. Point oh five. Oh, I must not have changed for some reason. Okay.
How much does a snowman cost?
I think the motion blur is really slowing us down. I should probably turn that off to test this stuff. It's like freezing things up. I don't know. It seems like it feels like it thinks it's still rendering.